Hello everyone, I'm Art34 from Tesco Gamers, and today I've got a little bit of news that may interest quite a few of you guys. First things first, however, Black Ops 2 DLC Uprising now has an official release date for PlayStation 3 and PC. As expected, it's going to be releasing on May 16th. In that map pack you're going to be able to get 4 multiplayer maps: Magma, Encore, Vertigo and Studio, Studio being the reimagining of the Black Ops 1 map firing range, and you're also going to get a new zombies experience called Mob of the Dead. All of that's going to be available May 16th for $15, or if you own the Black Ops 2 Season Pass, completely free. And now for the main news. The existence of a new Call of Duty game isn't exactly going to surprise anyone. However, an information leak about a new Call of Duty game, even if it is a very small one, is still pretty interesting. Now do remember this is just a leak, so it could be completely wrong. Personally, I do think this is real, but whether you think it is completely up to you. It's worth noting the source of this leak, and they do have a pretty high reputation. It was in fact leaked by Tesco Direct, and also later on by Target. Both of these retailers mentioned a brand new game called Call of Duty Ghosts. Tesco was even kind enough to provide a box art for this supposed game, making it seem all the more official. Now, not long after it was discovered, these item pages were pretty quickly removed by Tesco, so now the links don't go anywhere, but luckily screenshots of the pages were taken and posted online. As you can see, there's really nothing here, no details, no release date or anything, just Call of Duty Ghosts and a supposed box art, which does look pretty official. Might be the final box art design, although there is a possibility that it is just a temporary placeholder image. Later on, it was also spotted on a promo ad from Target. Now, they didn't have anything quite as interesting as the box art, just a little logo for the game, but they did have a release date and stated the game was going to come out on the 5th of November this year. However, it's worth noting that COD games usually come out on the 2nd Tuesday of November, so this could mean that Ghost is coming out slightly earlier than other Call of Duty titles, or it could simply be a placeholder release date and nothing that was officially stated. Now, this is pretty much all the information we have, but it's worth noting that some information about a new Call of Duty game called Ghosts came up about a month ago. With these new sources, it seems likely that the old rumours are in fact true, so let's take a little look at them. Ghosts is developed by Infinity Ward, but it's going to be branching away from their main Modern Warfare series to start a new one. This seems to suggest that Ghost isn't really going to be anything to do with the MW series, despite the fact that Ghost has a really strong allusion to the Ghost character in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, look at the box art, it almost looks as if he's pulling on Ghost's face mask, or taking off depending on the way you look at it. And there was even rumours floating around that this could potentially be a prequel to Modern Warfare 2. But no, previous rumours have said that this isn't really going to be anything to do with the Modern Warfare series. The game is supposed to be officially announced on May 1st, which is only a week away, so we won't have to wait much longer to see if that is true. Single player story is going to be set in the future, much like Black Ops 2, but players are going to be using current gen weapons, and this is apparently going to be due to some plot event that forces everyone to use current weapons. Instead of just having these standard typical countdown into multiplayer matches, there's going to be short little animations like rappelling down from helicopters or sneaking into the map, something that makes it look a little bit more interesting. I remember they did this sort of thing with the Killzone 3 multiplayer, having little animated cutscenes at the beginning, end, and in certain game types even in the middle of multiplayer matches. People's gamer tags were shown above the characters' heads, so top scorers got their names shown off in the cutscenes. Wouldn't surprise me if something similar was being done here, and I think that could be a pretty cool feature. In terms of gameplay, they seem to be adding in a couple more interesting features. You're going to be able to dash into a slide, and while you're doing that you're going to be able to shoot, so no doubt a lot of people are going to be sliding all over the battlefield, firing off their weapons. I'm not really sure if that sounds like a great idea. It has the potential to be a really interesting feature, but it also has the potential to be really badly balanced and become an upgraded version of drop shotting. Leaning left and right will be in the game on the console versions now as well. Leaning was in the game on PC versions, MW3 and Black Ops 2, but we haven't seen leaning in the console versions. I was quite interested to see how they'd fit leaning properly into the console controls. Would add an extra little bit of tactics into the game, especially when branching off of leaning left and right. You're also going to be able to roll left and right while prone. Now obviously this could be potentially not very good, because we've all seen head glitching in previous games. Character models aren't quite aligned in first person with third person, so this could simply add a whole new angle to head glitching. The maps are supposed to be more interactive with destructive features. Not sure if it's procedural destruction like we see in Battlefield or just little set pieces, probably the latter. Hopefully something that's going to be a little bit more unique and interesting than the billions of exploding cars and barrels that are littered around current Call of Duty maps. But again, it's good to hear that they're adding in something new, and it sounds like it has the potential to make a really good impact on the multiplayer. Of course, if they do it correctly. Another rumour from previously, although from a different source to the other information I just talked about. The new Call of Duty game was rumoured to be on next generation consoles only. However, from the Tesco listing that showed it with a box art for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, this doesn't seem to be the case. Currently there is no reference to the game being on any other consoles. However, it really wouldn't surprise me if they did try and get this game onto the next generation consoles, PlayStation 4 and the next Xbox. It seems very likely that Call of Duty Ghosts will be the Call of Duty title that bridges the gap between this gen and next gen consoles. I think that's pretty much all for now. If this information is to be believed, we should be seeing official information about Call of Duty Ghosts coming out very soon, and I will of course keep you updated on it. If you enjoyed this video, please think about leaving a rating, comment any of your opinions and questions, and if you want to keep up to date with Call of Duty Black Ops 2 news and now Call of Duty Ghost news, make sure you hit subscribe. I shall see you next time.